Academic activities at government schools commence for grades 5, 11 and 13. 57 people arrested over financial scams to the tune of 110 million rupees. India's COVID count, world's third highest. Worldwide COVID-19 cases increased to 11.4 million.
Hello there, very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Martin Sathinesan, starting off with a look at your lead story for this afternoon. Academic activities at all government schools that were halted due to COVID-19 pandemic resumed today. Academic activities resumed for grade 5, 11 and 13 classes today.
The Ministry of Education took relevant measures to resume academic activities at schools under several phases based on instructions and guidance of the Director General of Health Services. Under the first phase, schools reopened for principals, teachers, management and non-academic staff on the 29th of June. Under the second phase that starts today, academic activities will resume for grades 5, 11 and 13 classes. The Ministry of Education said cleaning, disinfection as well as facilities to wash hands will be available at all schools. All students, teachers and entire staff at schools are required to wear face masks when travelling from home to schools and leaving from schools. Our correspondents looked into the schools that are being opened in several parts of the country today. According to our correspondent, all students followed proper health regulations including hand washing and wearing face masks when entering the school.
The students have nothing to worry about, so do the parents. All the classrooms have been disinfected.
Students from the grades of 5, 11 and 13 of the Matra Mahinda Rajapaksa Vidyalaya also arrived in school today. Minister of Education Dallas Alhapirma also arrived at the school in order to inspect whether proper health guidelines are being followed.
All schools are secured. About 200 teams are put to inspect schools over the country. No report was received from schools citing that health regulations are not being followed.
When arriving at schools, the students of Kurunegala Malyadev and Kurunegala Laktas Demal Vidyalaya followed proper health practices including disinfecting their hands. According to our correspondent, in some schools in Kurunegala, the temperature of the students were checked before entering the school premises and students were seen to be cleaning their hands as well. Students of Madampe Senanayaka National School also attended school today. Our correspondent said a high number of attendants were to be seen in the grades of 5, 11 and 13. Students of Hatton Sri Pada Central College and Hatton Highlands College also attended school today. According to our correspondent, the attendance of students was at a percentage of 90%. Students of Anuradhapura Central College and Walisingha Harishchandra Mahavidyalaya, Anuradhapura, were also seen to be attending schools following proper health guidelines.
The Western Province Financial Crimes Investigation Division has arrested 57 suspects involved in financial scams of 110 million rupees. The suspects were absconding the police.
Police said the 57 suspects who were absconding police were arrested following a 24-hour operation conducted under the supervision of Western Province Senior DIG Deshabanda Tennakun based on complaints received by the Western Province Fraud Investigations Division. According to police, among the arrested are 9 women and 48 men who were involved in over 70 crimes, including financial fraud, breach of trust, forging documents and polygamy marriages. The total financial value of the cases solved through the arrests is 100,847,356 rupees. During the operation, apart from the above arrests, the Western Province Financial Crimes Investigation Division has also taken into custody 13 warranted suspects who were absconding courts, and they'll be produced before the relevant courts today.
President Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrived in Puttlam today.
During the visit, the President inspected the Anamadu weekly fair. The public gathered to meet President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa engaged in a cordial discussion with the public and focused on their difficulties. The president is to attend a few events in Putlam tomorrow.
Leader of the Samagijana Balawegaya, Sajid Premadasa, attended a few rallies in Colombo yesterday.
A public rally was held in Kaduwala, Kotiyagala under the auspices of Sajid Premadasa. He also attended another rally in Batharamulla yesterday. Afterwards, Sajid Premadasa attended a public rally in Hevagama.
Now the team that robbed the central bank can be seen with the Pohotu everywhere. It is a joint operation. What is the joint operation? That is to make Sajid's 20,000 redundant, to present it as a lie to the people, to tell the people that what Sajid is doing is a lie. To the central bank thieves and the members of the Pohotu, I would like to say that the people will defeat them in the election and a Podujana age will dawn.
Sajid Premadasa also attended rallies in Vellangiri and Palavatta.
Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa also attended a public rally in Ambalantota yesterday.
The rally was organized by the SLPP candidate of Hambantota, Ajit Rajapaksa.
The country will get developed. This district will be developed. The port is getting developed, but they sold it. Approval was given by councillors of our districts for that to happen. That's the sad part. They changed ministers and sold it. The reason why Arjuna said no was because the company he wanted did not get the project. Malik was on top of him. After that, it was sold to another country. They made the deeds to sell the airport. The UNP supporters in the Hambantota district are outraged. I do not know why they are angry. I initially planned the stadium in Suryavava to be constructed in Agunukola Palace. An apprentice went to Agunukola Palace and took the foundation stone and left it in a house. I told, if it's not Agunukola Palace, I will build it someplace else. It was built in Suryavava after that. They tried to construct the Tangala prison in another location. I did not instruct it to be built in Agunukola Palace. If an economy is being created by the prison, every prisoner in Sri Lanka will be transferred there. Now there are a lot of drug addicts in there. They always try to come inside.
More news from the political sphere. Leader of the United National Party, Ranil Wickremesinghe, says the government has failed to release their policy statement.
Ranil Wickremesinghe made these views at a rally in Dehiwala.
9 months are provided for this government and the Prime Minister. Coronavirus was prevalent since February. What did they do? If they don't do anything this time, they will not do anything in the next 5 years. I say you should cast vote to fix the public economy and the family economy. Did they provide any support since the month of February when Corona came through? They shut down everything. We also said it was good. They never called the party leaders to talk about it thereafter. They never had the requirement to do so as well. They didn't have a clear policy nor a proper program.
Here are some other views expressed in the political arena leading up to the general election on the 5th of August.
2020.
Our policy is not based on obtaining votes in a cheap manner. Instead of voting at the election on the 5th of August, considering it be just another election, vote for Gotabaya Rajapaksa in order to create a prosperous, undivided country. Can we live like this? Inside this, there is the price of dal, salmon and sugar. What is the price of coconut oil? It's 425 rupees. You can't even purchase one bottle. You can only purchase a quarter. They will bite on the 5th of August. Now they are thinking they will get a government with 115 to 113 seats and push us away. The decision is in your hands. We lose every time because we lie. We said the price of the bread will be brought down to 3 rupees and 50 cents. We spoke about improving the economy. That is how we lost. The UNP is the only party that can strengthen the economy of the country. There could be mistakes by the party, but in comparison, this party has the experience. There is a certain program.
Now they are publicly saying they will help SLPP get 2/3 majority. So when you vote for the UNP, it is like voting for the SLPP. That is what they are saying. So remember, they are good friends. Their friendship is long lasting.
Currently, the UNP is the weakest in their history. Leaders of UNP or Samagi Jana Balawegaya have accepted that they will not be able to win the election. The party supporters should decide whether to criticize the government or support the development program.
Why should the people vote? Many find it hard to understand this. Certain people vote to get jobs, certain will vote as a norm, certain people will cast their vote for unknown reasons. Many people will cast their vote for personal requirements. The state sector will vote for the government, fearing bad treatment from the government.
2020.
Acting Chief of Defence Staff and Army Commander Lieutenant General Shavendra Silva said the 155 people, including the seafarer from Jintapitia, Colombo 13, who were directed for quarantine, will return home today. They were quarantined at the Kandakadu Quarantine Centre. The Ministry of Health said following multiple PCR tests, it was confirmed none of them were infected with the virus.
Another 18 COVID-19 patients were discharged from hospitals yesterday, bringing the total number of COVID-19 recoveries to 1,903. The total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Sri Lanka stands at 2,076. According to the epidemiology unit at the Ministry of Health, there are 162 active COVID-19 patients receiving treatment.
Kusal Mendes, who was arrested over a motor accident yesterday, was produced before the Panadura court and released on bail.
Arrested Sri Lankan cricketer Kusal Mendes was produced before the Panadura courts today. The additional magistrate ordered that Kusal Mendes be released on two sureties of 1 million rupees. The court also ordered Kusal Mendes to pay 1 million rupees as compensation to the kin of the deceased. He was arrested last morning after a person who was knocked down by his SUV passed away. The accident claimed the life of a 64-year-old in Horetudua.
One person had died following an elephant attack in Vikola village, Anamadua, last night.
Close to 600 families live in this area and their main mode of income is agriculture. H.A. Hemasinghe, who died last night, was a 68-year-old father of two residing in the area. This footage was captured at the location where the incident took place. According to our correspondent, the remains of the deceased is stored at the Anamadua Base Hospital.
From that, we bring to a close this edition of Lunchtime News on TV1. For details of these stories and much more, simply log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Martin Satyanesan along with producer Senita Sena Naika. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day.